Excuse me? Wait. Oh, excuse me? Oh, that's not good. We're getting an echo. Okay. Should be gone now. At least I'm not hearing it. Because the audio that goes into my ears is the audio you guys should be hearing. I'm not hearing myself again. Okay, so hi everybody, I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Colthagian. I don't think I'm ever really going to figure out how I should, in quotation marks, be pronouncing this. Oh well, I guess. But we are going to hopefully get a fair amount of stuff done today. Hold on a sec, I have a bunch of documents open in the other tab. I need to minimize. There we go. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. Did some changes to my CPU between this morning's stream and this one. So I'm hoping things will just sort of generally be better. We'll find out. You know, although I don't know if HOI4 is a good test to see if, like, you know, I've fixed something on my CPU compared to playing something else, because HOI4 is famously amazing with, like, how efficient it is with stuff. See, oh, hey, King Kirby, hello, and Gray1, formerly Buzzard1, hello as well. But I got my task manager open in the other monitor with the CPU set. Actually, can I? Yeah, and I think I also set up an OBS thing. So now, yeah, now I can drag stuff over the game, and it doesn't mess up the OBS. Oh, but it did just minimize everything. Let me fix that. So you're supposed to have an OC in there, but they never got back to me. Talk to somebody. Follow up on that. I'm sure it was an innocent mistake. Remember, for those of you who don't know, my character is, well, it's not me, but Victoria Historia is over in Stalingrad, which people went, confirmed, he's a communist, but I basically said I wanted to have a character in a non-Equestria country, because everyone's just going to play the people from the show. Like, why would you ever play somebody else? So I figured, oh, Stalingrad probably doesn't have that many people, so put them in there. So, have you heard Kaiser reduced American Civil War got a new breakaway state? No, I have not. But I guess that's kind of their gimmick, right? Is they're always adding new stuff. Anyway, we're reintroducing the political... Let's kind of jump into things here. We're reintroducing the political chiefs, which I think is going to be really, really good for us by helping with that political power gain loss. It's going to basically break us even here. So I should already be thinking, I think, about... what's next? That's the Emperor dying. Hello there, Plateau. We could keep cracking down on this potential revolt here. But we gotta think about where is the political power gonna come from. So, like, we can get some really fast if we picked up a Kosu for it, but I wonder if we can get away with not doing it. It's time for Colthagian to only have a secret. So eventually you're gonna get this one anyway. Oh, okay. So we need to pick one then. So okay, he's not a fan of Balthazar, who's boring, without ambition. He likes to balance budgets. So this is the scientific click guy. There is let's see, perfect political puppet. Happily do anything the Tsar kids want. The Zarsids are... That's who we are already. Oh, okay, but then who does he work for? His lack of imagination means he can't do anything. Zan Sorel increases daily political power compared to this guy, who, if we have him, it helps with our economy and research. So, okay. And then let's check the third one here. Batron Zairis. Favored pick. Zarka. Okay, so this is who I like, apparently. As a general, Zaris openly disfavors the scientific clique, but has widespread popularity. So this helps with mobilization and war support. This actually is not good stuff, though. Yeah, it's going to help with military power and loyalty. The science loyalty goes down. YouTube's filtering you, Guzman. Well, it probably thinks that you're spamming because you use a lot of emojis. I don't know what else to tell you. Okay, so it's basically, do we want to go science, do we want to go military, or do we want to try to chart a middle ground? I think we're going to go ahead and throw that middle ground out. Lose constitutional. We can get some quick political power over there. Fighting against corruption for 90 days. That's probably going to help us afterwards. Get the landowners there. Restore the rural guard. Landowners will like that. Hello there, Lord Daunter. I'm good, I'm good. I managed to sleep for about an hour earlier after I told you guys I got up at like 1:30 in the morning. Almost 1:30 in the morning. Yeah, I think my body just woke up because it was cold. Technological exchange with Wingbarty? Hell no! Oh, no, no, no! Yeah, not doing that. Okay, I think that kind of... Oh, man, but he gives good buffs. The consumer goods and the research speed, especially... Oh, man. Well, we could just propose it. Maybe they won't accept it. Yeah, then we can say it was their fault. They're the ones who've decided this. But that we will be enemies. That research buff is really nice. I think we're going to do that. But it looks like the landowners are going to come along either way. The Ascendancy? Which one's the Ascendancy? Or somebody's playing it? Colthagian demands war reparations. Wait a minute, there's like a cutoff here. So I actually can't go further down unless we finish this. Oh, so I've gotta take the middle one if I want to go far enough down. Persecute opposition or appease it. This will remove the political instability either way. Okay, well, I eventually want one Sufrit above all. Time for Coltage to only have a single Sufrit. Well, yeah, I think this is what we want to do. So we're gonna let me just make a quick save file. We're gonna call this Co-Suf Choice. All right. There's like 15 paths. Well, this seems like the obvious one to try to get is there's Grover. We knew he was gonna die. Prison inspection. So this is the goal. The supreme. Looks are deceiving. All of them work. Really? Well, then they should fix that because I'm looking here. So you know, like we have to come down here. So like, look, if we need this, we have to disband the scientific clique. To get that, we need revitalized economy. To get that, we need to have strength in domestic production. To get that, we need to distribute these two. So like distribute food to the floor requires old debate or war reparations. Like let's say we went to the left here, requires national reconstruction program. To get that one, we have to either appease or persecute the opposition, which requires the Constitution. Oh, which requires one of the following. Okay, yeah, alright. Well, that was a little unclear. Well, shoot. Okay, if that's the case, I might go with the Zak Bar. It looks like we're going to eventually disband them anyway. Oh, but there's like trickery. Because scientific power must be lower than high, and we have to have a modern society. So, like, it's like we've used them and get rid of them. Okay. So, okay, we'll use the scientists and throw them out when we're done. That's, I think, the game plan. So what's this prison inspection? We're trotting path. His block's full of rebels. Delegations of senator. Congratulations, General Zarka. Remember, that's us. The prison seems to be working adequately, although we have some concerns about its capacity. We hope most of these new prisoners will only be temporary residents. Rumors of abuse, or even worse, are just that. Rumors. forgive the 127 general. The speed at which you found out these rebels is impressive, but we have nothing to indicate unlawful interrogation on your part. Look forward to your report. Leads are dry now and the prisons are full. So the Mezquatid rebellion is now lessened. Cool. Well, there, Adrian. Yeah, it's good to be back. I'm gonna try to just stream for like an hour. We'll see how I'm feeling after that. Yeah, because my sleep schedule's now out of whack after last night. And then, plus I have reading to do today that I haven't because I slept, and then I did some chores, and then I needed to do work stuff that was like urgent. Before the weekend was done, because I got an email and I was like, oh, okay. Basically, I woke up to an email and went, oh shit. So I had to take care of that. So like, there is some reading I have not done, and the key, everybody, is you got to stay ahead of the game with your reading when you're in your university, and especially when you're in grad school. I've actually set myself a quote. Like there's one book I'm reading. That like I've set myself a quota, and you kind of end up having to do that sometimes. It's like, okay, I need to do it for this much time. I read this many pages and whatnot. But other good news, I did some research, and I did end up ordering an upgrade to my processor. There was a really good sale on a better version. Like I was texting a friend of mine. Him and I were going back and forth because he just had built a really, really great PC. But we were talking about it. Okay, well, yeah, we got the political chiefs. Hold on. Do I want to do any of these real quick? Do we want... the crackdowns could be good. No, we need to get political power quickly, or we can't spend anything on anything, you know? So... yeah, we're going with the scientific click. Oh, good night, Tam. Have a good night. Sleep. Hope it's not too cold. But yeah, I was telling him, though, how, like, because I was able to get something on sale, I'm going to end up getting a new CPU that's better than the one I got. It's the only CPU I've ever had on this computer. I think I got it 5 years ago. Hi, Nicholas. And it's going to be almost half the price as that one was. So really, really awesome. Looking forward to that, and it should be here next week. But that also means now I'm continuing to not have a TV. Because I think I was saying that earlier, how like I've had my TV's been broken since like October, so I haven't had one. Well, I don't have it, even the broken one anymore. I was not able to fix it, and I wasn't able to get, like, I was way too old to get like a replacement. So that's just now gonna have been pushed back again. It's fine. I'm reading. It's not like I have time to watch a lot of TV, or any, really. Kind of the most free time I have is when I'm riding the bus to school and back. The Quailish Devarishes have declared war on the Thunderian monarchy. That's cool. I have no idea where any of those are. Oh, there's the Arabian Republic. These guys are at war. I didn't see this before. Oh, yeah! Good old Saddle Arabia. Wow. Wow. Nice eyebrows, dude. Not a lot on TV these days. Well, I would just be, like, casting stuff. Okay, the three-way civil war has started. But, it's good for when people come over. I haven't had any went over in a while because of that. But, yeah, it's probably for the best. It wouldn't be good for my productivity. And maybe the TV should just wait till the summer. Okay, fighting against corruption. We're gonna have to get hit with this. Due to the faction already having high power, the scientist loyalty will go down. Really? Okay, so then I need to... Their power is high, their loyalty is high. We gotta reduce their power later in order to disband them. That's gonna be via the decisions, I suppose. I know we're kind of going slow, but I'm trying to figure out the path here, right? This Constitution. One of the following must be true. The Civil War has taken place or been avoided. Okay. Alright, alright. Let me think here. Sure, Guzman, do what you want. Reinforce the garrisons, reshuffle. I feel like I don't want to take this. I don't want to hurt their loyalty. And that fighting against corruption is going to hurt me anyway. That's going to reduce their loyalty. That's going to reduce... All this stuff is going to reduce their loyalty. Why is it going to get reduced for me doing the stuff they want to do? So they ended up just putting you in a different country, King Kirby? That's interesting. Reshuffle the garrisons. 35 days to just get a flat reduction seems good. Let's see, the land reforms. I'm looking for political power stuff. You could just let all the factions run unchecked and their volts occur, just see what happens. It seems like something or other is going to happen no matter what. I already get the sense I'm going to play this country more than once. Like, heck, haven't I done 3 runs of Stalingrad? I did all 3, Wait, did I end up doing all 3? I don't remember. I've done it at least twice. So I remember I did Darkwing, and everyone was like, Darkwing's boring, and then BAM! The frickin', the plot twist. 272 days is a really long time. Kind of want it. Oh, you know a creative nickname? I think you are absolutely correct. So for those of you who don't see the chat, he said, I suppose the reduction in loyalty represents that faction getting even more powerful and entrenched and seeing the Sufrit outliving his usefulness. You're totally right. Let's see. Everything is running terrifically, by the way. Yeah, like I got the CPU open. It sometimes has been spiking to about the 70s-ish%, but mostly it's hovering at the 50s. So that's good. Yeah, OBS isn't fucking having a freak out moment. I also just did like a couple of little things on the PC. Just like, God, I've been on the PC all day today, even though, except for the nap is. Oh, that comes with like when you work from home a little bit. Okay, but we're getting positive political power gain. This is very good. We got to move off this slave-based economy at some point. Yeah, I just don't think it's worth some of this other stuff. We could move to partial mobilization if we got the political power to do so, but ironically, the slave-based economy is what's stopping it. So that sucks. But is so based. Yeah, slavery's based. Okay, crackdown on the bandits. We will send troops to hunt bandits. Isn't this also a crackdown thing? Don't I already have some crackdowns open, and I can't even afford those, so who cares, right? Yeah, crackdowns here. We have to have complete. Oh, we have to complete the focuses first. Right. Okay, then let's get cracking down. You got a new CPU, but not a new motherboard. Well, I checked that. That was one of the things I was talking about with my friend. So my motherboard is compatible with the new CPU that I'm going to be getting. Yeah, because I remember I had, like, back when I made this PC a long time ago, I had thought about, like, future upgrades. So I did get nice RAM, but I can have more in there. Same thing with the motherboard. Okay, so we just got better rifles. I think radio's gonna be the way to go here. Okay, now production. Switch from breach to bolt. It'll take a little bit to get this economy going. Good news is that we have what seems to be like a nice-sized army. So whenever we do these crackdowns, it'll cost us political power. So this is the one in the West who we're cracking down on more right now. This is the son of an influential West Colthagian landowner who contested me before in the election. Bolt action. What did I say? I said breach to bolt, right? Bolt action. Probably need to update the BIOS. Yeah, that's what I was seeing all over, and that's not a big deal. Okay. I wanna. The economy's not really running at all right now, but if I get it started now, it'll pay off later. I could just make better artillery for when the war happens. Yeah, let's do that. But looking forward to that. And just gotta but yeah, that upgraded CPU, and just gotta be a little tighter with my cash for the next like couple months for some stuff. Yeah, we'll never be free until we in slavery. But you don't need to be free, because I will be powerful. Isn't that much more important? Alright. What decisions does this have available? Military training. Is that one of those ones that suck and I'd never take ever? Yeah. No. Never ever. Probably double my base clock, yeah. How many war crimes do you plan on enacting on the Colthagian independence movement? Well, hopefully 0. See, when all are slaves to the suffragette, all shall be free from the burden of freedom. I know. You just don't have to think. Wait, what is this? Whoa! A faction with very high power will slowly lose loyalty over time. Oh, shoot. Activates mission. Okay, that is an issue. So then how do we... Dang, if I had known this... But you see the military was also high. Dang, this is an issue. How do we curtail power? Curtail military power. Curtail. Takes 150 and it hurts our stability. It's going to reduce their power and their loyalty. Crap. Well, you know what? I said this is what we were in for. Okay. You want to know how to avoid the Civil War? Well, shoot, I don't know yet either. Like, you guys are watching me figure it out live. Could be an interesting guide. When you write the history, did you actually really even commit any war crimes? Yeah, exactly. I was reading about the bombing of Dresden not earlier this week during World War II, and I found this quote from Harris, who was in charge of the bombing campaign. And he did a paraphrase of Bismarck where he was saying, like, all the cities of Germany aren't worth the bones of a single British grenadier, when he was asked about, the civilian casualties that were going on with the bombing. Basically saying, fuck them. Okay, how are we gonna do this? How do we lower their power? Fuck. Excuse me. Religious education. That hurts the loyalty, but doesn't make them weaker. Are we just gonna have to... You see, like, if they come to power, is it gonna be a coup or is it gonna be an army? Because I could beat some nerds. Fortify. Shoot. A couple civilian factories could be good to trade. This fighting against corruption is something we're going to have to do eventually anyway. It was a Pomeranian grenadier. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They were paraphrasing Bismarck, because he was talking about the British. Dang, this is a problem. This is a real problem. Appointed commander of the East, land reforms. Fuck. We gotta get the anti-corruption initiative done. Like, it really sucks, but like, the sooner it starts, the sooner it's over. That's the way I see it. Yeah, I was just reading about the bombing at Dresden because I'm almost done with frickin' Slaughterhouse 5. which is sort of an autobiography. It's like a science fiction autobiography of Kurt Vonnegut, who was there as a prisoner of war. Constitutionalist Uprising. So this is where we could choose to change over, which we will not be doing. So this is the weak one. Hopefully it should not be much of an issue. I don't know how much of them are going to uprise. I guess let me make a save file here. Con Uprising. Isn't it so funny how, like, in these democracies, the loser is always going, but I didn't lose. You know, I'm the real democracy, even though you apparently did. Yeah, anyway. Good day, Zenio. With your service, Constitutionalists evacuated the city already. I'm the only one here to meet you, ready for a gallop. This will be a rough ride. Okay. We still have Ochzar and Zenit on our side. Long live the revolution. Okay, we're gonna crush these rebels. So... Oh, look at their precious Whittle Rebellion! See, now I know where it's gonna be. Yeah. Explicitly says the election was predetermined. Lies! Slander! Rumor! Falsehoods! Folks, this is the most secure election in the history of the Republic. Oh, that's a new wallpaper. I haven't seen that one. Or this one. Huh. I like how they have the magical rifles. Okay. See, so check this out. Check it out, man. Alright. Free dockyards. Oh, right. Just to keep working on this crap. Alright, alright. Do you doubt the Zarsids? Yeah. Okay, so we got 8 days. Everybody's pretty much in position. So yeah, let us crush the rebels. Alright, our first war should be easy peasy. Who was the one? Wasn't there somebody who was like we really liked? I saw him and I went, oh, that's a good guy. Or did we already promote him? No, there was somebody I liked that I saw. Oh, here's our scientist. No, this is not the one that we went with. That's not the scientist. Zakbar is the scientist. God, I don't want anybody who's politically connected. This guy's a substance abuser. That's not good either. Ooh, artillery, king of the battle. But he's old guard. Man, none of these, I really am not a huge fan of any of these. I guess we'll go with Zbolos here. He's got 4 skill attack. That's pretty good. And Clypeus later. Looks like he'll be our panzer leader. Scientific. Okay, so Zoblos. Zoblos it is. Okay. I think we'll do... let's do Ambusher. Yeah. Okay. Here we go! Oops. Wait, what is that? Flexible cohesion. Is this new? Divisions will relocate from long distances in order to maintain a battle line. Balanced cohesion. Rigid cohesion, not suitable for sparsely populated, rapidly changing front lines. Close attention is required. Well, I guess let's keep it on flexible and see what happens. Alright. Constitutionalist uprising in Colthage. The political opposition of Colthage, consisting of the Constitutionalist and Harmonite factions, has launched an armed uprising against the government of the Zarka family. The leader of the rebels, Zano Mezquatid, has accused Sufrit Zalathed Zarka of subverting the Republic's ancient constitution and rigging the last year's elections. In response, Zaletho blamed Hippogriphia for trying to stage a coup in his country and vowed to swiftly crush the uprising. Zaletho will lead us to victory. Substance abusers, that means dedication. Don't you want winners? Yeah. Yeah, they're not quitting drugs because that would make them quitters. And if you quit on drugs, you'll quit on everything for the rest of your life. What is this? Studied acquired blueprints? Which is that one? Okay, it says I have that available, but I don't actually see it. Oh, it's way down here. Studied acquired blueprints. More than 0 Navy experience. No, who cares? Okay. What WTF? This isn't Minecraft. Yeah. Alright. We can trade for some chromium. I don't think I will, actually. Oh, let's trade with Alenia while we still can. Oh, Colthagian Civil War. The blame for the bloody strife is not those who, being oppressed, were forced to take up arms, but those who forced them to take up arms. War again. Oh, a second. This should be a very easy civil war, though. Yeah, it's already looking that way. They've only got, what, 3 divisions? Yeah. Easy peasy. Check the article in Battle Against Judicial Overhaul. Protest leaders call for shutdown of Israeli economy. Okay, I'll look that up. Not right now, though. Not on stream. Yeah. Easy peasy, baby. Messed them up before the rebellion. Yeah, I know. That's what I was hoping. I thought they were going to both uprise at the same time, but I guess it was first one, then the other, so then this gets to be really easy. I actually should have let this guy just attack out, and then it would make it even easier to defeat him, so that's that. Okay. Yeah, like right here, you guys come here. I guess we'll have to take that city. War is easy when you have time travel. That's true, I did kind of set that up, the getting into position. Fuck them. What's this? Okay, so we could appease the military, appease the landowners. We could do some no on that appropriation. Curtailing scientist power. I guess it's gonna be extra expensive because they're really high. Too high. See, like these ratios, I've lost 38 men, they've lost 3,000. And I'm sure most of that was me attacking over the river into the city. Okay. Come on now. Is that enough? 97, really? Alright, but yeah, seems pretty easy peasy so far. But we're about to have to start fighting against the corruption. Family reunion. Okay, a couple things are, yep, they've capitulated. Constitution's just a piece of paper. Oi! We're the ones who are following it. We're the rightfully elected ones. The town hall of Zapza, which is this was the capital of the rebellion, had been repurposed into a military base by the Colthagian army as they rounded up the last of the constitutionalist stragglers. Zasdrubal and Zalethil Zarko were going through the latest developments. There was a knock on the door. This better be important. Family business, brother. The jovial voice of Zago responded from the other side, to which Zadstrubal opened the door to a smiling Zago supporting a wincing Zaphod, her admiral's dress uniform stained red on one of her legs. The two entered, and the general closed the door behind them. Zathel got up, sighing at relief at the sight of his sister. Holy Zal, Zaphod, you're right. We have been worried sick. The mayor sat down on a chair, resting her leg as she looked around the room. Feared you worry more about me than the rest. I hear you captured Zano and the rest of us. Us? Zastrubal stared daggers at his sister. Us? Does family mean nothing to you, Zath? The legacy of our father? Do not lecture me, Zas. I know full well what I did. I fought for democracy. A republic where creatures are free to choose their politics. A country without slavery! Zathel stood in between the two and looked towards Zaphod. And how many paid the ultimate price for your idealism, Zoth? How many students with bright futures? How many brave soldiers? While all around us our enemies gather our strength, the Colthagian is reeling. This is exactly what Father sought to prevent. Zago chipped in, his tones soft and his words considerate. It does not matter now. We are together again. There is still a lot to do. There's much work to be done. Now verify your clock. Zazdrubal sighed, hanged his shoulders, and stepped towards the sister. Let's go home, Zaf, and save our bullets for real enemies. I'll forgive you. You promised to work with us. Zeph sighed, but declined her brother. I need time. I'm sorry. Okay. The Civil War is over. It's time to go home. This reduces constitutionalist power. Every controlled state is no longer a core of the constitutionalist army. Easy peasy. Great. Now, so the constitutionalists are done with. It's over. Very nice. So now we can start on the Constitution, which is good. I guess we might appease the opposition for the sake of our sister. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what's going to happen with these scientific nerds. Are they going to coup me or what? And now we don't have civilian factories. We could also try to... Yeah, new commander, token land reforms. Landowners are kind of strong. I don't know. Dream of United, we can get claims on some stuff. The Orez Hills. Let's find out where those are. Okay, so we can get claims on this area here. Kingdom of Zumidia. Do a little foreign war here. Yeah, Hippogriphia was accused of being involved or something. But, who are the Coltvans? Is that the East? Amending the Constitution will be an event. See, if I come down here and get this done with, the political instability will be gone, which is really nice. We're getting some stream lag? Really? Seems okay on my end. But I'm not totally sure here. Alright. Anyway. Well, let's at least do a save file. Okay. Colt Con defeated for right there. Lambert demands Carver. Okay, Lambert, where's that? Over here. Could fight these people. Oh, Lamabet. Oh, because Tibet. Lamet. I don't think it's a good idea for us to be doing external wars right now, unless I could definitely beat them. What's our intelligence ledger showing us? They might only have 4 divisions? Dang. How about these ones? Hippogriphia is probably stronger. Oh, yeah. So, do we have to, let's see, reclaim at peace and fully independent? This will be later, but good to know that at least for right now, these guys are weak. Oh, I actually kind of see. Yeah, it's the plateau. There's the mountains here. This is the plateau. Okay. Occult Band. Yeah. Let's try to do something about them. The Equestria Games. Oh, the Falcorians went military. You don't see that every day. Gabriel de Artigilio. And New Hetmantate. That's also one I feel like you don't see a lot. State of Lake City. They went westerly. Alright. Alright. Mending ties. The Zarka siblings approached a small... Do I have random custom settings for all the paths? I think I just always have it not be historical, so maybe I like it to be switched around. So we're looking at this. An elderly stallion was sweeping and smiling at the floor. Young masters, what a joy. My ray of sunshine, I'm glad to see you all together again. So I guess they're with their mother. Mother, now is not the time. We need your help. I can tell you cannot let go what has happened. She could have ruined Father's legacy. She could have died. She could have, and so could you, Zaphod. Zaphod, to fight for your beliefs is to be a Zarka, but that time is past now. Your brothers need you now, and sometimes a small step gets you further than a great leap. Her mother's words caused Zaphod to melt, and she hugged Zadraz softly. I'll try, she whispered, while her mother's weak grip comforted her. The rest of the day, the Zarka family spent sipping tea and eating falafel. Actually, I'm going to go back and read this line. I like this line. All it took was a moment under her gravitas for their hearts to open, the very same empathy which had drawn their father to her. That's really nice. Anyway, so they were eating falafel, Zadara smiling at tales of Zastrabal's battles as if it were his escapades with a wooden sword, and Zagos boasting of foreign contacts as if he made a new friend. She compared Zalethal to his father when he announced his plans, making the zebra gleam, while Zaphod observed her mother's ways, softly smiling to herself as she embraced her family once more in her heart. Family is the most important, after all. So, yep, she is now back. So she should be in here. Not Zago. Where is she? Okay, does it... Or no, I think she was somewhere here, is what it is. Or yeah, down here. Zarutra. Okay, I'm not sure where she... Oh, right, she was an admiral. Right, I knew that. It said that in the damn thing. So ship designer. Oh yeah, chief of navy. Zamalad Zakor. What? Oh, duh. I need to frickin' go to my navy. Yeah, so if I go here, there she is, Zaphod Zakara, who is got naval lineage. She's a zebra. She is a harmonite. She belongs to the Harmonious Society. Superior tactician, lone wolf, Ironside, 5 skill defense. That's pretty good. Yeah, she's back. Great. Appease the scientists. I ain't appeasing no damn scientists. I need to curtail them. Because everything we're going to be doing is going to be lessening their loyalty to us. We're going to have a problem eventually. A little bit short on our infantry equipment, but that's all. Okay. Okay, reinforce the Eastern Garrison. Seraph! The sinister Seraph is now in charge in Stalingrad. We'll see how that go. Nerds suck anyway, bully them, yeah. Fortify Colta, appoint new commander of the East. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do any of this fortification stuff. It's just... I'd rather avoid the fights at all. I think after we do the... Well, I don't know. Yeah, because we're still dealing with the resistance issues. It's getting better, at least. So that'll be good for later. Can eventually restore order. Unrest will end for good. Yeah, we the sooner we're done with that, the better. It's just going to end up being a drain. We need someone to be commander of the East. Who will be capable of it? Well, family, of course. It's the most important thing. Family. I might need to lay down again. My schedule's screwed. At least just to read. I sometimes find it helps just to lay down. Not even, you know, whatever the thing, other thing. Nap, yeah. Mm-hmm. Dun, dun, dun. Mm-hmm. Time to decide how many war crimes to commit on the Zebra Irish. Is that who they are out here? The Zebra Irish. Okay, 12 days, we're going to have some problems. Also, we're taking negative political power every day now because we're trying to fight the corruption. Ay, ay, ay. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. New commander of the East. Father, how did you deal with generals? Okay, wait, I think he's like kind of speaking up above. You know, the Coltons treat them like they're Irish. Yeah. I'm alone thinking there's too many races in the mod now. I'm not sure there's like a subset of Irish zebra. And anyway, Father, how did you deal with generals as problematic as these? Zalethal Zarka, suffragette of Colthagian, heir to the Zarka family's power, sighed as he looked up to the portrait of his father. The only answer he received was Zamilcar's proud gaze, staring down from his office's wall. Taking power had been easy, but one particular problem of the Zarka inheritance was frustrating Zalethal Koltava. Oh shoot, that reminds me. Hold on. I just need to open up a tab of something. It's for I got some friends who just moved into a new place together, and I was going to get them something, but I needed to first look at some stuff here. Yeah. Okay. I just have that tab open. I'll check it. I'll check that later after the stream. Okay. Where was I? Yeah, so taking power had been easy, but one particular problem with the Zarka inheritance was frustrating Zalethal Koltva. Just like himself, the Koltvins had fought a war of attrition against the Storm King, but now they resisted Colthagian control as well. Under the guise of land reform, rebel leader Zeshmunazash Ziarutu did. God, it's like whenever I read about like Moorish history. It's just like all the names are spelled very similarly, but they're very different people, of course. Fun fact: if you did certain focus first, you could have had a third option for this. Oh, probably the military one, I would imagine, right? Something where it's just little good old fashioned genocide. They can't bitch when they're dead. Anyway, they fought a war of attrition. He rallied the forces of Koltva. The situation was dire. Although the Colthagian forces outgunned the rebels for now, they lacked a clear strategy. To crush the rebels, Zalethal needed to appoint one of his generals to lead the way, as he himself was indispensable in Colthage. Two candidates had come forward, though sadly both of his brothers had passed up the job. First to apply was Bazelshazzar Zerutra. It's funny that he went for family first. That's what I was thinking he would. So it was no secret the Zebra was an addict, but he could lead a fight if given enough incentive. Belthazar would pacify Koltva, but Zalethal worried about increasing the Sly General's power. The other applicant was Jebzel Zoblos, whose distaste for the Koltvan people was well known. The Zebra would do whatever was within her power to crush the rebels, but she had a one-track mind, and Zalethal feared that the general might pass up opportunities to undermine the rebellion in different ways than brute force. There was also another Zebra Zalethal had in mind who could have been a good candidate, Zaladian Nezelid. Unfortunately, he had proven himself to be a traitor and had defected to the Constitutionalists. So he was now sitting behind bars after... there you go. Dang. Well, you guys were saying you were complaining I didn't give the addict a try, so we'll give him a try now. He just needs to get focused, that'll put... You know, he won't have time for the needle. He'll be too busy. That's the key. So we can reassure the landlords or do token land reform. So token land reform. Okay, what is this? Wait, is it? Hold on, is that an alarm going off? Huh, I thought I heard it beeping. The landlords will be the one, but they've been under assault by the bandits. So if we do this, our compliance gain is not going to be as good, but we'll get more resources, we'll get more factories. I feel like that's going to get fixed anyway later, so I think we will do token land reforms, because that's going to reduce landowner loyalty. The zzz and the la la la. I can't get this going. Okay. What do we want to do here? What do we want to do? Yeah, they're not that strong. I don't care as much about pissing them off. I think the token land reforms will be better for. I think the compliance gain is going to make it worth it. Because don't we need the compliance later to restore order? Yeah, the compliance has to be more than 60%. So if we go down here, excuse me, which what? Yeah, like if we look at the compliance, they're only yeah, this one's at 36. It's just really not in a good position right now. We got to get that up higher. Excuse me. He needs the right needle to focus. Yeah, he's just got to figure out the right you know, dosage, the right ratios. That's what it's all about. Anyway, yeah, I'm only going to stream for a few more minutes, just to the top of the hour. Then I'm going to stop. I need to take care of a couple of things. And then I think I'll do a brief stream, just because I said I would do it earlier. We're going to do a brief Hollow Cure stream, just playing Choco. And see how we could do there with her. I just want to try to unlock the, what do you call it, that stage 3. So that'll probably be a short stream. So we've done 3 streams today, but not a whole lot of them. Okay, we're doing martial law. That was the first order of business. Suspended parts of the Constitution. News had a chilling effect, with many of the zebras on the fence about the Zerutids deciding to withdraw support. Another proclamation was even more surprising. He wanted to make his new headquarters in the Metzuta quarter of Kizelzeb, which is that's right here, this main city. The historic center of the town. This was a bold move, and many consider this a direct challenge to Jeshmunaza. Direct challenge. It's just like fuck this guy. The Wondrous Ocean. Yeah, this is a really cool soundtrack. I dig it. Abandon his influence in the city and suffer a propaganda defeat, or fight with cultures still having the upper hoof and soldiers and material, or risk losing it all. For now, the usual garrisons were still in place. They played their first move. General Zerutra, you are a bold one. Nice, nice. Hey, see ya, Striker. Almost midnight. Well, after midnight, we're gonna let it all hang out. That was an Eric Clapton reference, so I don't think anyone got it. Anti-corruption campaign was successful. Nice, 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 nice. Let's see. In the few months since Kosu, Frit, Baltazar, Zakabar, and Scientific Click started their anti-corruption program, it's already managed to produce striking results. Okay, conduct a civil servant, and you know, people are trusting the government. So basically, we've got now clean government. Daily political power gain is up. Consumer goods are down. Stability is up. Really, really good. Nice. I was not expecting that we'd have a bonus on the other end of it. That is really great. Very nice. Barely, yeah, we're barely even in the first year. We already had the Western Civil War, and I guess maybe we might be trying to avoid the second one here. Can we let's look at the cities here real quick. Nice. So we probably should read about Colthagian, but I think we'll end this stream with me reading about the city that we've established here as I guess the front line against this insurgency. The Border Fort. From Twilight Sprinkles, abridged guide to the places of the world. In the 7th century, before lunar banishment, got to do her voice, you know, when Colthagian traders looked north towards Graphonia, another city founded a fort at the bay, which later grew into Kizelzeb. Zur was Colthage's ancient and legendary rival, and Kizilzeb was a gambit to whisk Eastern trade away from their more dominant neighbor. The fort, named Metsuda, and her natural harbor provided a safe haven for Macawian and Hindian ships, after which their wealth was directed towards the mother city. As the Zonic Wars raged between Colthage and Carthan, Zur profited and eventually became the hegemonic power in northern Zebrica, which caused the... Did I say Zebrica? Zebrica. You see this because I'm trying to go the phonetic shit. Which caused the colonists from Kizilzeb to project power over the area now known as Koltva. Zur's prominence did not last, however, and exactly 600 years after Metzuda was founded, Kizilzeb declared independence from the mother city, only for Colthage to eventually come to exert influence over Koltva yet again. Influences from Hindia and Macawia, along with the old legacy of Zur, meant that Colthage never fully managed to culturally absorb Koltva, and especially during the rule of the Quagga Khans over Zonica, the two cultures diverged. The advent of modernity and the atrocities committed during the fight against the Storm King fueled Koltvan unrest and cemented the Koltvan identity in opposition to Colthagian culture. Kizilzeb itself is an exemplary of the history of Koltva. As many of the larger Koltvan towns, a colonial fort stood... That's probably supposed to say as with many. Larger Koltvan towns, their modern government buildings and houses now dot the old Metzuda quarter. Eventually, Koltvan culture seeped into the city until only buildings remained of Zur's legacy. Around the city center, winding narrow streets are flanked by high, sometimes overhanging buildings with dizzying colors, inspired by Macawan, Hindian, and Zur architecture over the centuries. Look closely, and you might find old houses doubling as warehouses, which belong to Macaw or Deer merchants. Small plazas with fountains and shady trees keep the city livable in the hot summer, if you know where to find them. To a Colthagian, Kizilzeb is a little too different from home than it should be, an overwhelming mix of styles, accents, and impressions, but for Koltvans, it is their little capital. Twilight Sprinkle is a purple griffin in Predium, which is a Jotun Twilight Sprinkle. Oh my gosh, yeah, my eyes like auto-corrected it to Twilight Sparkle. Is it a Twinkle Sprinkle? EAW exclusive creation. Yeah, my bad. Twilight Sparkle will revise her works later. My bad. Yeah, I think we're gonna probably end it there. Incidentally, the voices that I was doing, changing the voice for the person who was reading it. As some of you know, I last year started playing Dungeons and Dragons with some friends, and I ended up getting my hands on a module that I DM for the friends. We don't play super often. The in real life one that I run, it's like I think we're averaging once a month since August. But there's a character in it. His name is Arlen the Constructor, and he's like the greatest wizard there's ever been, undisputedly. And so there's a spell in Dungeons and Dragons called Identify, which you can cast, and you'll just like magically know everything about a magical item. Now, I've seen in Dimension 20, Brendan Lee Mulligan, he's the Dungeon Master in Dimension 20 most of the time. He does this thing where he'll like have a doo-doo-doo, you've activated the identity spell, and then he'll just like kind of do like a little, this is what the spell does. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the identity spell done by the guy. It's going to like somehow the ghost of that ancient wizard is going to appear, and I'm going to have him talk like Zizek. I'm thinking Zizek, or it might be, what's his name, that German director. But it's probably going to be Zizek, and like he's going to go, yes, the identity spell. Oh, congratulations, you've learned it. So, we need to, hold a sec, I'm giggling. Yes. It appears what we have here is some sort of sword of elvish make that has been imbued with elemental powers. Yes, I like this. This is good. But this elvish weapon has rejected the premise of elvish weapons being light. It is actually quite heavy, it would appear. Just do a thing like that. I don't know, I'll need to work on it, but something to that effect. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and stop it here. I'm going to do another stream in 15 minutes. We're just going to do a short Choco run in Hollow Cure. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys there, so think of this as like a bathroom break. And I will play some more Hearts of Iron 4 tomorrow as well, so look forward to that. we will be continuing this campaign. You all have yourselves a wonderful day, and actually see you soon. Bye.